Hello, everybody. Today we are continuing about 2022. I am talking about Saturn in 2022. This year, what I'm doing is that I'm focusing on the key areas of what to expect on 2022. So I will have separate videos for Saturn's role, Jupiter's role, Rahu Ketu and the eclipses, and then about Mars as well, because he's making an unusual transit in 2022. So today we are talking about Saturn in 2022. Actually, Saturn is in full dignity, Capricorn and Aquarius. He is giving us a very good experience in 2022. But Saturn is Saturn, so we must understand his role too. Hello, I'm Komilla Sutton, and we are talking Saturn in 2022. Do remember to subscribe, press the bell notification. Because Saturn is dignified in 2022, I decided to do a conference on Saturn. Everything you want to know about Saturn will be discussed in the conference. All international faculty is there. And it is from 5th to 8th of February. At the end of this video, I'll have a little video about the Saturn conference. Do watch that as well. So let us explore Saturn in 2022. Saturn is going to be dignified in 2022. However, it will change signs, then retrograde back to the old sign. So we start the year with Saturn in Capricorn, and it remains in Capricorn up to 28th of April, and then it will go for a short while into Aquarius. Actually, it only travels up to 1 degree of Aquarius, and then it will retrograde back in July. Saturn is going to be in Aquarius from 28th of April to 12th of July. It will go direct up to 4th of June, and from 4th of June it will retrograde back, and then on 12th of July it retrograde back into Capricorn, and then it will remain in Capricorn throughout the rest of the year. It'll be retrograde, then it'll go direct, and it ends the year in Capricorn. So ends 2022 in Capricorn. The thing is this, that when Saturn is in dignity, he is telling us certain things that we should follow, because we should work hard, take responsibility, do our duty, do our karma yoga. You see, Saturn is the planet of karma. And moment he has come into Capricorn, right up to his transit in Aquarius till about 2025, Saturn is in full dignity. And as a planet of karma, he's making us individually or the world at large face some of their own karma, things they have done which they are responsible for, and they have to deal with them. So one of the ways we can deal with Saturn is to be aware that, certain things that need to be done, we have to follow. We can think of doing some karma yoga, selfless service. Less is more during Saturn. Therefore, we are thinking about, not overdoing things, not over consuming anything, but to be patient and calm during this transit, but also be conscious of our responsibilities. This is not a time to take it easy. A lot can be achieved if we put our mind to it, because Saturn is strong. Now, Saturn in Capricorn is more taking responsibility for our own karma. In Aquarius is about world karma. So we see Saturn is only 2 months in Aquarius, but when he comes back again 2023, then we have to think about the wider karma that we as humans living this life have to deal with. Saturn is going to be in Mahapurusha yoga for certain signs, because throughout the year he is in Capricorn in his own sign and in Aquarius in his own sign. So this creates a Sasha Mahapurusha yoga for certain ascendants. Now, Sasha Mahapurusha yoga, Sasha is connected to politics, it's connected to ruling, administration, but also, you know, a strong Saturn means hard work, responsibility, and opportunities, although for those who go for it. So, the people having Sasha Mahapurusha yoga for most of the year, except end of April to July, Aries, Cancer, Libra, and Capricorn will experience Sasha Mahapurusha yoga. Many opportunities for them. And when I talk about how it affects, I will talk later about that. Then from 28th of April to 12th of July, while Saturn is in Aquarius, then we get a different set of people getting Sasha Mahapurusha yoga. Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius. Now, for them, only a short time of the Mahapurusha yoga, but later on in 2023, all year will be of Sasha Mahapurusha yoga. So the thing to do is, best way to use it is to work hard, plan your life, organize it. And for you, especially the ones who are getting the Sasha Mahapurusha yoga, you will be able to make the maximum out of this energy. What about our personal chart? Saturn starts the year at 17 degrees of Capricorn and will remain largely in Capricorn, almost ending the year towards end of Capricorn. Actually, starting 2023, almost in January, Saturn goes into Aquarius. So most of the year, Saturn is going to be in Dhanishta Nakshatra, but up to 17th of February, it is still in Shravana Nakshatra. Now, what you have to remember is that about personal impact, you have planets from 17 degrees Capricorn up to 1 degree of Aquarius. Saturn is going to be transiting over that planet, and therefore he is going to be creating intense energy and stress and difficulty. Now, if you have moon placed in those degrees, then this is rather a challenging transit for you because you are in the deep aspect of Sade Sati. Sade Sati is on for a number of signs. So Sade Sati means a 7.5 year transit of Saturn. And while Saturn is in Capricorn, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, moons are in Sade Sati. When he goes into Aquarius, which is only for a short time, Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, moons are in Sade Sati. However, if your moon is within 17 degrees Capricorn to 1 degree of Aquarius, that means you are in the intense part of Sade Sati, and therefore you are in a vulnerable situation. There's a lot of pressure on you. They are feeling some difficulty. And you have to be conscious of that, and you need to look at more detail. You know, I can only give a broad outline here in the video. However, other planets also will get impacted. Then if your moon or ascendant is in Gemini, then Ashtama Shani is on for most of the year, except for the 2 months Saturn is in Aquarius, and from 30th of April to 12th of July, then Cancer ascendant or Cancer moon have Ashtama Shani. That means Saturn is transiting through the 8th house. Early degree of moon in Cancer or ascendant in Cancer. The stronger Ashtama Shani will be 2023. I did a video on Ashtama Shani. I'll put a link. You can check that out as well. And then, Saturn is going to not make any big conjunctions in the year. No, it's already done its conjunction with Jupiter, Rahu, Ketu. However, there is a huge conjunction with Mars, and that is on 4th, 5th of April 2022. Mars is going to be in Capricorn. Saturn is in Capricorn. This is at 28 degrees. They're going to be in planetary war. This is definitely a highly pressurized time. You'll hear a lot about April this year because that's where a lot of drama is taking place. Jupiter, Rahu, Ketu all changing signs, but the Mars-Saturn conjunction. Now, Mars-Saturn conjunction happens once every 2 years. But what you have to think about is the day that Mars-Saturn happens, it is very irritating, frustrating, and there can be some sudden anger, frustration, irritation. On world issues, something can happen, and we have to be careful around that time. Saturn retrograde. Saturn retrogrades on 4th of June and will go direct on 22nd of October. It retrogrades at 1 degree Aquarius and will go forward at 24 degrees of Capricorn. Now, the thing to remember is that Saturn will retrograde in Aquarius up to 12th of July. And then from 12th of July, it will go back to Capricorn and retrograde there. If you have planets placed in those degrees between 1 degree Aquarius backward to 24 degrees, that means that Saturn is making his second transit over those planets, and especially if you have moon placed there. Now, the 2 degrees to watch for 2022 is 1 degree of Aquarius and 24 degrees of Capricorn. This is where Saturn is stationing. If you have your moon placed in either one of those degrees, it means Saturn is stationing and you're going to be intense Sarasati, but maybe even more pressurized than normal Sarasati because Saturn is going to station. And he tends to be, when he's stationing while going retrograde, he'll be at that 1 degree of Aquarius for a long time, all of May, all of June. So therefore, that planet is under a lot of pressure. And then the same in October, all of November, Saturn is hovering around 24 degrees of Capricorn. And other planets, like if you have your ascendant or other aspects, then those also will get affected. Ascendant, of course, is the second important thing. Sun, if your sun is placed in those degrees, but other planets also will get affected according to their role in your chart. What we have to think about is that we are being patient, we are being hardworking. You should have a schedule for 2022. What are you going to do? I'm going to be talking about how it impacts you in a later video, but you should make a schedule, have ideas. This is what I want to achieve. This is what is achievable. Of course, you may not be able to achieve everything you want to do, but Saturn will give you that hardworking energy for 2022. So I feel that overall we are being blessed by Lord Saturn, and we should know how to make full use of his blessings, and that is what it is. And of course, those of you are having the hard transit of Saturn, then you are taking things easy and being aware of it. And I will talk about this separately in another video about how 2022 affects you. And also I'm introducing you to my conference, and so do listen to that. Thank you very much. All the best. Hello, everybody. I'd like to invite you to my online conference on Saturn from 5th to 8th of February 2022. This is the Fresh Talents of Jyotish conference, the 9th international conference that I have been sponsoring. And it is my great pleasure. It is online, so wherever you are, you can join. And it is a wonderful way to connect and also to learn everything you want to know about Saturn. There are a number of things that I want to share with you regarding the conference. There is an international faculty made up of great masters of Jyotish and my students. And then we are going to concentrate on Saturn. And finally, there is a chance for you to get a scholarship to attend the conference free. So keep on listening to the end. I will be talking about the scholarship details. So firstly, why Saturn conference? Saturn is in dignity just now. He's in Capricorn. We are never going to get such a good opportunity for a long time. So I thought, let me make the topic of the conference to be Saturn. And also, teachers are going to be talking about Sade Sati, Saturn Rahu conjunction, Saturn Sun combination. What does that mean? The dasha of Saturn, the bhuktis of Saturn, the houses of Saturn, how people experience Saturn. So every which way you want to know about not only how to use Saturn, but how to, do the remedies, how to work with Saturn and diverse experiences. We will be having 10 hours of lectures every day and 4 days. So that's 40 hours totally. Now, the dates are 5th to 8th of February, 2022. And all the people who book for the conference will automatically get a recording so that they can replay and watch till 30th of March. So you get plenty of time to watch if you missed it or your time zone is not allowing you to attend that particular lecture you want to do. So we are covering all bases. Last year, we had the conference on Rahu Ketu. It was very successful. I had people from all the 5 continents attending and lecturing as well. And this time we have again the same thing. So this conference is called the Fresh Talents of Jyotish. And the fresh talents are my students who will be lecturing the first time. I got this idea 9 years ago, and I had my first conference in Pondicherry. And from there, we have been holding a conference every year. And now we are on the 9th international conference. There are great masters like Professor Jayashekhar, Dr. Dennis Harness, Dr. Suhas Shirsagar, Dr. Andrew Foss, Ronnie Gale Dreyer, Petra Pobuda, Keiko Ito, Bill Sinclair, myself, Pandit Samavedula will be doing special puja for Saturn and teach you how to do the correct prayers for Saturn. And then a number of other students are there, and I look forward to having you there. And I'm going to make a special place for scholarship. There are going to be 5 free scholarships available to those who are deserving. So you can email me info@komilla.com and, to say why I should award you the scholarship. There are 5 scholarships and I will award them by January. So towards the end of January, I will let you know who has won the scholarships. You can book for 1 day of the conference. You can book all 4 days. I welcome you. So the Fresh Talents of Jyotish Conference, the 9th International Conference from 5th to 8th of February. You are most welcome. Please do sign up at my website, komilla.com, and I look forward to hosting you. Thank you so much.